Grand Rising greetings, y'all. Today's a new day. Hopefully you're doing well. And yeah. So today's topic is how to deal with your emotions. You are not your emotions, bro. They are very temporary. And there is some people that let their emotions get the best of them regarding what caused them. And what you can control is how it affects you. And when you really realize that emotions are temporary, you don't ponder in that house or that emotion or let that emotion take a toll on you or accumulate within. Because when you do that, you give that emotion power, and then you also give your ego power. And that leaves room for other things that are worse than that. Like I said, all we want to do is keep ascending, guys. Keep ascending. So I wish I was in the light more, but it's fine. So yeah. So you might be like, okay, now I know that I'm not my emotions. You are not your feelings. You are not your body yet. You need to have a close relationship with your body and develop that trust. I think I made a video on that, or I touched on that just a little bit. But yeah, you're not your body, you're not your feelings, and you're not your emotions. I know it's okay as humans or beings on this earth to feel your emotions, but just keep in mind that you are not your emotions. And this goes back to saying that your mind is a very powerful tool, and don't let it work against you. Work with it and know how to control it and program it the way to be consciously connected and subconsciously connected, so you realize that you can do anything you want or set your mind to, or you have to believe in yourself cold-heartedly. And when you can control your mind, you can control your body and your subconsciousness become best friends, and the sky is not even the limit. Like I said, all this stuff is connected, and it's a domino effect. And how you start that domino effect is by doing or setting that foundation for yourself, which all starts from your mind and your subconsciousness. Now that was a side pivot. However, these are facts. So when you realize that you are not your emotions, it's okay to feel them, like I said, as a being. Because I went on that mean pivot just to make sure that y'all know that everything is connected. But yeah, you realize this, and then you dwell in that house for a little bit, but don't let it consume you, bro. Don't let it consume you, because it can get connected to other things that we don't want to happen, like I just said. I'm trying not to go in circles. What else do I want to talk about emotions? Yeah, we are beings. We need to feel our emotions. It's okay to feel them. It's not okay to feel numb, because when you feel numb, these things will build up inside, and people do that to, maybe they care what other people think. You should not care about what other people think. F that. Don't ever care what other people think. Do you, boo? That's why individualism or individuality is important. I know I was stumbling on that word in another video, but we will keep, getting better with our English, even though that's my first language. However, yes, it's okay to feel your emotions, but don't let it consume you. And you'd be like, okay, well, if it consumes me, then you're gonna become a lost soul. I don't know if y'all saw the movie Soul, but when they were in, I guess, the Sea of Lost Souls, they were like these objects that were like making this weird noise in the darkness, and they were in the dark. And that kind of stems from like when you are a lost soul and you don't know yourself before you have an ego death, or before you figure out who you are as an individual. You are these like lost souls that are just going with the flow and just low-key becoming an NPC. And you don't want to do that. You want to be in control of your body. You need to have that relationship with yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. And that also starts from within. And that movie really simulated, I don't know if that's a word, but it was like I was in the dark. Like I was a lost soul. I was definitely in the dark sea. But like you got to start somewhere. Like it feels so dark at first when you really have this epiphany, but like once you become enlightened and you end up doing research and things about yourself, you realize that it's up to you to make that choice, to make that switch, to not become a lost soul. And then when you have these other realizations to prevent you from becoming a lost soul and just keep ascending and thriving and being enlightened, then it's just like, wow. And then one of the things that I'm trying to share with you guys that was enlightened about is that you are not your emotions, bro. Don't let it consume you at all. It's okay to feel them as a being. However, don't let it consume you for the 17th time. But yeah, once you realize this is not, anything crazy, and you can have full control of what you feel and how long you feel it, then you realize how powerful you truly are as being an individual. And you can use this as an advantage. Like, you can control when you're happy, sad, this and that, when you get to a specific level. So when you realize that you aren't your emotions and you can control how you feel regardless of what cause has happened to you, you prevent yourself from being a lost soul, and also prevent yourself from losing control of being in control about within yourself and your physical and your mental and your spiritual aspects as well. So yeah, you're supposed to feel emotions, not be an emotion. No, that was deep. You're not supposed to feel emotions. You're supposed to feel emotions, not become the emotion. Yes, you're not supposed to be the emotion. You're supposed to just feel it. It comes in waves, and when that wave goes off and passes, let it pass. Like, let it hit you and then let it pass. Never ever let it dwell, and never ever let it shape who you are and your personality and your individualism. Okay, no matter what it is, because everything happens for a reason, and those emotions can be hit or miss with you due to like a test. Like, it's a test. If you're going to pass the test of feeling this emotion and letting it go, or are you going to let it just dwell within yourself and take a toll on you? Don't let it take a toll on you. It's temporary. When you know this, no emotion will phase you. I'm not going to say you're going to be nonchalant, but you're going to have more control of how you feel and how you react to these causes that happen to you, which are tests to see how strong you really are. So do not let your emotions consume you. You get to choose how you feel, regardless of what happens to you, because you can control yourself, and that's the only thing you can control. So why not be a master at controlling yourself? And that's the key to ascending, for real. So yeah, emotions are temporary. Don't let them consume you. Feel the emotion. Don't become the emotion. So hopefully you guys are having a great day. I am working on trying not to talk too much about it, or ponder along the same topic and just go in circles. However, keep ascending. So yes, and have a great day. Ground yourself, do what you gotta do. So bye guys.